Yo! Guys, what's up? It's Blackguard here and welcome to a new video. So guys, today of course we're gonna talk about Fahkumram. As you probably know already, I brought him to GOD yesterday already. It was it was a very nice journey. I'm gonna play more Fahkumram today on stream, both on Twitch and TikTok, and also some YouTube. I think I will see. But of course, since a lot of you guys asked me what do I actually think of this character, I'll give you my first impressions. Of course, these are first impressions about the character. Of course, we have still to study more about what he does and how he does it. But I'll give you my first impressions on how the character plays and if he's actually strong or not. So I've seen a lot of people already saying that this card is weak, that this card is not competitive. I think it's too early to call. Like, honestly, it's been one day only. I remember, guys, when they said the Leroy Tekken 7 day 1, Leroy was not super strong. You remember that, right? There were a lot of people saying, no, Leroy Tekken 7 it's not so strong, you know. And then he revealed himself to be so completely broken. So of course it's too early to decide whether this card is good or not. What I can say by playing him a little bit is that of course he has some strengths and some weaknesses, and that's why probably he seems weak in a game like this, where no one has weaknesses. I think it's actually cool that he has some strengths and with some weaknesses, so both things. So now I'm gonna tell you the weaknesses I think he has more, and where you could exploit some things of him. For example, I think his sidestep is kind of trash. He's a very big character, so I think he has like Kuma-like sidestep or something like this. Like, honestly, yesterday I couldn't sidestep one single thing in fast interactions. His backdash though is very good. His backdash is very good. His backdash is kind of nice for a character this big. But his sidestep, I think, since he's so big, is really non-existent. Trust me, guys, it's really something. His sidestep. This is one of the first weaknesses I noticed. But maybe I'm wrong again, but from what I noticed at least. Also, another weakness of his is that most of his lows are very unsafe. So, for example, it doesn't have, for what I recall, the only -12 low he has is the hell sweep. This one. It's the only -12 low he has, basically. For the and of course it comes out of a charged move, only in install, you know, -12, yeah. The rest of his lows are all -13, -14. So for example, against Kazuya you always get launched. When you try a low and it gets blocked, you always get launched. This is -13, this is -15, this is -14, this is -14, this is launch punishable, you know. Against some cards, it's really tough opening them up with lows without the risk of getting launched. For example, also against June, for example. Imagine against June, or against Devil Jin now, of course. You do this, launched. You do this, launched, you know. So yeah, but some of these, but these lows are risky, but they are very powerful on it. I gotta say this too. For example, down 4 on counter it knocks down for 41 damage or 45 in rage, so that's very good for a 14 frame low, for example. Or also this low on counter it, for example, it's +28. So again, it's not like these lows are weak on it or counter it. It's just that on block they are a little bit more, how could I say? They are a little bit more unsafe, of course. Also, it's kind of linear as a character, if I can say my opinion. Like, some of his tools are very steppable. Like, yesterday I got stepped a lot, especially to the right, if I recall correctly, yeah. For example, I don't know, even the back 4-4, let's try just with the back 4-4. Even the back 4-4 is steppable now, you see? This tool was homing in Tekken 7. Now it's steppable with ease to the right. Again, to the left it tracks, as you can see. To the left it tracks. You see, it has huge tracking properties on the left. That's why you probably sidestep this character more to the right. Like, honestly, if we try other moves, see. Down for 1 tracks to the right. Down for 1 tracks to the right. Okay. But you see, most of his main moves get stepped to the right, as you can see. So you see, so basically, yeah, that's of course a weakness you can exploit. It's very linear, but of course, yes, some homing tools, of course. Yes, the back 3 engager. So actually, if you try to sidestep and he tries to do a homing, you get you get -9 against a enraged Fahkumram in it. Again, it's not like he doesn't like homing tools. So that's why I think it's too early to tell if a character is strong or weak. Also, another another strength of it that I find very interesting is that, of course, he has a charged up mix-up, and the charged up mix-up I think is broken. If you want my opinion, let me go into okay, to the power up. So this mix-up puts you at +13, and you have a lot of choices from here to choose about. The only character that completely destroys this mix-up is Yoshimitsu. Yoshimitsu can spin and basically destroy every choice from this guard brick. Every choice from this guard brick. Spinning to the left. So, guys, out of this charged state, Fahkumram gets access to a lot of moves. Yes, this one that is a complete closure and everything. Basically, this move gets only punished by Yoshimitsu and by characters with a parry, like, I don't know, Clive, with an universal parry, like Clive, Jin, and so on. The rest of the characters cannot do shit, basically. You can, because it comes out at 19 frames after a +13. So it means that it comes out at 6 frames. And no one can do anything at 6 frames, apart from very, very few characters. And this move, again, it's a elbow also. So even Jun, for example, I cannot parry this with Jun, unfortunately, with the 4-1+2 parry, because again, it's a elbow. And it's +1 on block, by the way, so it gives him advantage. So again, a complete closure, frame-wise, complete frame trap, and it's also +1 on block. But he also has other options. He has an unblockable that is very slow though, gotta say this, but yeah. He has another mid that is a war splat into insane. Look at the damage of look at the damage of this mid, by the way. Look at the damage, especially at the wall. Let's see. Like you see the damage. 92 damage out of this. 92 damage. It's crazy, no? Also I wanted to showcase a setup that is pretty broken. I think it should be really looked up to. Basically, there is a setup with this Wallander that if you tech roll immediately, you get launched again with back 4-4. It's very weird. I'll try to showcase it later. Let me see if I can try to do it. Let's see. In the meantime, I'm gonna tell you about the rest of the character. Wait. Oh my god, where is my back 4-4, man? You see? This is pretty broken. I think this is a catch up on tech roll. This is pretty stupid. I don't know how they came up with this. And again, you launch again, so yeah, good job. So almost dead from 2 combos, almost dead, by the way, yeah. Amazing. Let's talk about these combos then now. Okay, so I feel these combos are a little bit sluggish, if you want my opinion. Like, they are a bit too dependent on these particular strings. Like, like they are not versatile in my opinion, like other characters. They only depend on the same stuff, basically, most of the times, and they're kind of sluggish, in my opinion, a little bit. But of course, still, in the neutral, they're very good. They a lot of damage, as you can see. A lot of damage. A lot of damage. Now I'm in rage, of course, but really, the damage is something with this character. And the wall carry too. Oh my god, I dropped it. So of course, everybody's doing their combos, of course. Oh my god, man. You see, they're a little bit sluggish. Sometimes they whiff, you know. His combo tools are a little bit weird sometimes. See, the wall carry is there. And I didn't even use much resources, by the way, yeah. His damage is also off the charts. Also, his range is crazy. Some of his moves have crazy range. Like his punishment reaches insane amounts of range. Like this move punishes very long pushback moves. Sometimes I've seen him punish Brian's down 4-2-3 with 3-1 because of his range again. Of course, back 4-4, insane range. Insane range, as you can see. Or also up 4-4 from range 3. He has a lot of range 3, range 4 almost tools. So his range is really off the charts. But again, gets compensated with a very weak sidestep. But again, it's not like he doesn't have strengths. Okay? He has a lot of strengths, you know. His range, again, is crazy. Even on the lows, you know. This low has very good range. Getting from range 2.5 or even 2.6, honestly. Even 2.9, no. 2.9 even. What the fuck? So yeah, 2.8. So yeah, his range is kind of crazy, guys. Also, this move very long range. This low, this move, this mid. Sorry, not this low, this mid. See the range. So again, and also another thing I noticed is that most of his stuff knocks down. Like honestly, most of his stuff either wall splats or knocks down. Like he has a lot of wall splats. For example, this thing knocks down, you know, everything in the book knocks down on wall splat. This is a wall splat. This knocks down, you know, these are the 3-1 mix-ups and knocks down, you know. This knocks down, this knocks down into guaranteed follow-up. Almost like everything has a guaranteed follow-up with this character. This has a guaranteed follow-up, you know. Everything has a guaranteed follow-up with this character. That's the thing I noticed. Like honestly, if you go into his moveset, I don't know, this jab string knocks down again, for example. Again, so his 3 options from standing 3 are very good. This thing is natural on counter it, and you cannot even retaliate on the 3 string too much because the high extension knocks down now into guaranteed follow-up. That's crazy good. Or also 3-4, now it's plus 24 on hit and minus 12. So this is a 13 frame counter hit string and into plus 24, so insane pressure after. So guys, really don't call this character weak already because his moves are kind of interesting in my opinion. Okay, this is a plus frame move. Let me see, I wanted to showcase something else maybe of the character before I go. Also his punishment is crazy, by the way. I didn't talk about this punishment also. 10 frame, 12 frame to 1, 13 frames. No, basically 13 frames. Yes, this basically 13 frames. But yeah, you use more. You use more this one. 14 frames, yes, back 1, that's crazy right now because it knocks down into only minus 13 back 1 now. Crazy. 14 frames, he also does this. Then 15 frames, of course. Oh, and I didn't even mention the 14 frame engager, of course. This one, this is a crazy punish. Look at the range of this knee, by the way. Look at the range of this knee. You see, so it punishes very. It's unsafe, guys. It's minus 14. You see the range. It hits from range 2.9. Yeah, crazy. Almost. No, it hits from range 3. Oh my god, man. So until range 3, it hits range 3. So oh my, range 3.2. So it's a range 3.2. It's a crazy whiff punisher, guys, and it's only minus 14 on block. So yeah, guys, again, also while standing 4, very good. While standing 1-2 engager, 13 frame engager from while standing, 14 frames, of course, while standing. You can also do up for 4 while standing, of course. Remember, because this is an up forward input. So you can do the same out of full crouch, of course. So maybe mix up into. And 15 frames, also look at the difference. Like, can you even tell the difference between these two moves, honestly? Can you even tell the difference between these two moves? Like, of course, this one is a jumping, so maybe that's the difference. This one jumps, but the animation is very similar. This is 15 frame launch. This is a 15 frame launch minus 14, so not even unsafe too much. And again, it leads you to a huge combo. So again, guys, this punishment is crazy. Yeah, probably one of the best punishment in the game, probably. Everything leads to big damage, especially at the wall, guys. The wall, it gets insane damage, you see? Look at the damage, look at the damage. Or also, I don't know. Crazy. So guys, really, I think this character has a lot of potential. He has a lot of powerful mids, like this one, for example, also. Or, I don't know, this one, very powerful. The running knee, it's very fast and very plus. So yeah, guys, really don't underestimate him, please. Don't think this early that he's weak, because I think he has a lot of strengths to work around with. Like, honestly, I cannot even tell how these people can tell immediately when a character is weak. It's been day one. How can you tell immediately that a character like this is weak? I don't understand. So yeah, I think I showcased the most important. Also 14 frames, guys, I forgot to mention. 14 frames, he also has this punish, by the way, 14 frame. Into guaranteed follow-up. So crazy damage, crazy damage. Crazy damage, guys. Crazy damage. Really. He topped the charts. He topped the charts with this character. I think I showcased the most important stuff. Yeah. Of course, also when another thing I wanted to mention. Sorry, guys, about his hit. So basically, okay. First of all, I wanted to showcase that apart from his hit, that he can feint all the charge up moves. So this creates a lot of delays and a lot of you know, a lot of mix-ups there. So yeah, this can be very frustrating. Okay, speaking of his hit, also another thing I wanted to mention is his parry game, especially his 1+2 in power up. His 1+2 is like King's 1, okay, it's like King's 1, and it's pretty good. It's a 5 frame activation parry, and it parries everything. It's like a power crush more than a parry. And when it hits, it leads him to the mix-up stance, mix-up. Again, it's very good, guys, it's very good. It's a 5 frame activation, so maybe it's a 5 frame activation, 5 frame, and it leads to the stance mix-up, of course. Boom, you know, crazy. It's a very powerful tool, guys, because it activates very fast. But because this character, you know, of course, has not very good side-step movement. So that's why they gave him this tool that I don't need, consumes kind of a lot, consumes almost all the life bar. But honestly, for how good it is, it's okay, it's balanced. So, I think I mentioned the most important stuff about this card. So again, guys, I think this card is very strong, potentially, it's very strong. Look at the damage of the unblockable. I think he will do well in tournaments. Of course, we'll see. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think he's weak at all. I would place him for now like even A+ tier, because of course he has some weaknesses, some things that other characters do not have. Some characters do not have any weakness right now. So maybe A+, or even S. We'll see. We'll see, guys. We'll see. So let me know, guys, what you think in the comments about this character. I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you guys very soon again. But also, bye. By the way, notice that it's so high that the move list censors his fucking. Bye, guys. Bye.